Good morning, Brother Jerry.
Good morning, boys. How are y'all today?
We are so glad to be back at church again.
Yes, I have missed being here.
I'll be so glad when our preschool praise kids get to come back too. We love them.
Well, Joe, I'm glad you mentioned love. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Can you tell me what saying I love you means?
It's how you feel for people that you like a lot. People who make you feel safe and you want to hug them.
Wow! That's exceptionally good definition of love.
I think love is when we miss someone when they go away like our babies. It makes your heart hurt when you can't be with them.
That's an incredibly good answer too, Joe. So if I asked you, do you love me? What would you say?
Yes, we love you, Brother Jerry.
That's a very good answer, boys. But do you love me?
Yes,
Brother Jerry, we love you.
I'm glad to hear that, boys. Now, one more question. Do you love me?
What's wrong with Brother Jerry?
I think Brother Jerry needs to clean his ears out.
You boys are funny. My ears are fine. Let me explain what I asked you. Do you love me 3 times? In John chapter 21, verse 15 and 17, Jesus is with Peter at the Sea of Tiberias. Here is what the Bible says. So when they had eaten breakfast, Jesus said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonah, do you love me more than these? He said to him, Yes, Lord, you know that I love you. He said to him, Feed my lambs. He said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonah, do you love me? He said to him, Yes, Lord, you know that I love you. He said to him, Tend my sheep. He said to him a third time, Simon, son of Jonah, do you love me? Peter was grieved because he said to him the third time, Do you love me? And he said to him, Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you. Jesus said to him, Feed my sheep.
So, Jesus needed to clean his ears out too?
No, Jack. Jesus' ears were fine too. Do you remember when we talked about Peter after Jesus was arrested?
He said he didn't know who Jesus was.
That's right. And how many times did he say he didn't know Jesus?
3 times. And then a rooster crowed, cock-a-doodle-doo!
That's right, Jack. Peter denied Jesus, knowing Jesus 3 times, so Jesus was forgiving him for each one of those times by asking him he loved him. Does that make sense to you?
Yes. It's like saying I'm sorry 3 times if I hurt someone's feelings 3 times.
Something like that, Joe. Jesus knew Peter's heart, and Jesus had more for Peter to do for him. But first, Jesus had to show Peter that he was forgiven for denying him 3 times.
Wow, I just love Jesus. He always knows just what to do.
That's right, Jack. For Peter and for us, he loves us all so much. He knows what to do for us today, just like he knew what to do for Peter.
I'm glad I know Jesus, because sometimes I don't know what to do.
Yes, me too.
That's why God gave his son. Jesus will always help you know what to do. All you have to do is read his love letter for you. Do you remember what love letter is?
The Bible!
Yes, the Bible, God's love letter to us. And all the answers you need to live for Jesus is written in it. And one more thing, boys. I love you 3 times back.
And we love our preschool praise baby too. Hi Penny, Betsy, Noah, Silas, Jupiter.
And Seth and Aubrey and Jose and Lakin.
And what about all the other new ones that are probably watching? We were going to say,
Yes,
love
we
y'all.
love you too.
Yes.
Yes, we do, puppets. We love all of our Pine Grove babies. And we just send them love today. Well, you know what? That's all for today. So we want to say we love you and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Bye,
Bye, everyone.